The majority of tourists will find something to like in Colombia, from the sand beaches on the Caribbean and Pacific coasts to the Andes Mountains and the Amazon rainforest. Its history is a reflection of both the indigenous peoples who once called this place home and the Spanish settlers who came here in the early 15th century. Colombia was off the tourist radar for a few decades since it was an unsafe destination. The government is working hard to reverse this perception, making it safer for visitors to take advantage of all that Colombia has to offer. Listed below is a list of Colombia's top tourist destinations. 10. Popayán. Popayán, the seat of the Cauca department in southwest Colombia, is situated 5,702 feet, 2,241 meters, above sea level at the foot of the Puraka volcano, 15,603 feet, 4,756 meters, on a branch of the Cauca River. Since its founding in 1535, the city has served as the main administrative hub. Landowners and mining entrepreneurs lived there throughout the colonial era, giving it significant cultural and religious significance and giving its architecture a particular Spanish flavor. One of its many academic institutions is the University of Cauca, 1827. Since independence, Colombia's development pattern has changed, lessening Popayán's economic importance. Food and beverage processing, textile manufacturing, and the production of building materials account for the majority of its industrial activities. Popayán, which is on the Simon Bolivar Highway and a portion of the Pan-American Highway connecting the Cauca Valley with Ecuador, is the southern terminal of the railway running north to Cali and Medellin. It serves as the hub of a vast departmental road network. A sizable portion of the population consists of Indian people. Pop. Estimated 2007, 230,642. 9. Medellin. The notorious cocaine cartel from Colombia was based in Medellin, which was regarded as one of the most dangerous towns in the world throughout the 1980s and 1990s. However, Medellin started to put its turbulent past behind it and recovered greatly after drug kingpin Pablo Escobar was killed in 1993. The city is now welcoming, contemporary, and has one of the greatest climates in the nation, which attracts an increasing number of tourists. The city has year-round average temperatures of 24 degrees Celsius/72 degrees Fahrenheit, making any time a nice time to come. It is situated in the Andes in the constricting Ibarra Valley. Aside from having beautiful flowers, Medellin is also a highly vibrant city since it holds a 12-day flower festival every August. 8. San Andres and Providencia. In the Caribbean, there are two island chains that are closer to Nicaragua than Colombia: San Andres and the Providencia Archipelago. The capital and biggest island is San Andres. English Puritans who engaged in both privateering and the use of slave labor first inhabited Providence Island. San Andres' finest attributes are its palm-lined beaches and white sand. Due to its abundance of marine life and 7 different colors of blue, the Caribbean is a fantastic location for snorkeling and scuba diving. Visitors navigate the island using used school buses, and accommodations are less opulent than on other Caribbean islands. 7. San Agustin. Stunning scenery and the relics of a long-forgotten civilization surround the unhurried tiny town of San Agustin. The archaeological park of San Agustin is one of Colombia's most fascinating ancient sites and is home to more than 500 monoliths, statues, petroglyphs, and sarcophagi. Between 100 and 1200 AD, the majority of the stone carvings at San Agustin were produced. Along with depictions of smiling and sneering creatures and animals like birds, snakes, and jaguars, they also feature human characters. The pre-Incan civilization that created the stone engravings is shrouded in secrecy. Their real name is unknown to all. 6. ZONA CAFETERA provides the majority of what is known about this community. Visitors who enjoy their coffee will undoubtedly want to go to ZONA CAFETERA, each cafetero, where over half of Colombia's coffee harvest is cultivated on the Andes. El Parque El Café is a park with a botanical garden filled with coffee plants and an amusement park where visitors may learn more about coffee. Pre-Columbian relics can be found in the Gold Museum in the zone. One of the major cities in the area can be seen beautifully from the Cathedral de Manizal's tower. Additionally, Santa Rosa and San Vincent thermal springs provide visitors the opportunity to swim. The area is a great location for Andean hiking as well. 5. San Gil. The adventure capital of Colombia is San Gil, which is a great location for paragliding, rafting, and riding. But if you're not into high adrenaline activities, what are the finest things to do in San Gil? Read our San Gil travel guide for advice on the best activities, must-see locations, and useful details on how to get there, when to go, or where to stay. San Gil, located in Colombia's Santander department, was hardly the most attractive city we had ever seen. Due to the fact that the major season begins in December, it was also not the busiest site in mid-July, which is why we hardly encountered any foreign visitors. But in the end, it was this that we most appreciated, since it allowed us to see San Gil for who she really was. There aren't many must-see sites in the 50,000-person city's boundaries, because the San Gil is surrounded by steep canyons, swift rivers, waterfalls, and mountains, as well as various adorable colonial towns. It is well known for its beautiful landscape. After seeing San Gil for ourselves, we realized that it is still relatively unknown, and only a small percentage of tourists to Colombia included on their vacation plans. The city is well known among this population and travelers who don't mind occasionally splurging on similar experiences, because it is popular with adventure travelers and people looking for adrenaline activities. San Gil moves at its own pace, and we would have had no idea that there were so many things to do there if it weren't for a few touts near El Galineral Park. If you're searching for an adrenaline rush, you won't have any trouble locating a travel agency to reserve your preferred sport, such as skydiving, paragliding, bicycling, or bungee jumping. 4. Villa de Leyva. Although Villa de Leyva is a little hamlet located less than 4 hours from Bogota, it boasts one of South America's largest town squares, Plaza Mayor. This huge area, where once individuals were put to death, is now a meeting spot for events and festivals, including the Onion Beauty Pageant. Because of the white buildings with wooden trim and balconies, the Villa de Leyva has been compared to Andaluca because of the Spanish and Moorish influences on their construction. Museums pay tribute to well-known figures who fought for Colombia's independence. Here is where the area's first distillery is located. 3. Bogota. From Matlam and Flickr. The initial inhabitants of Bogota, sometimes referred to as the Athens of South America, were indigenous peoples, while the city's founding is typically dated to a Spanish explorer in 1538. The city is now Colombia's capital and one of South America's biggest cities. Bogota, once thought to be a location to stay away from, has improved and is quickly turning into one of the top tourist destinations in Colombia. With a planetarium, gold museum, botanical gardens, cultural events, and a booming nightlife, Bogota, which is situated at 2,640 meters, 8,660 feet, in the Andes, has a lot to offer tourists. The city's historic area is located in La Candelaria, a lovely neighborhood with cafes, churches, and museums. 2. Tayrona National Park. Travelers who appreciate the outdoors and discovering ancient remains should definitely visit Tayrona National Park. A variety of ecosystems, including marshes, scrublands, and cloud forests, may be found in the park, which is situated on the coast of North Colombia. The beaches, which are located in deep bays and are shaded by coconut trees, are the park's main draw for many visitors. The beaches of Tayrona are among Colombia's most stunning. The park is especially well liked by birdwatchers who travel there to witness the endangered Andean condor. The Tayronas, a group of indigenous people, left their mark on several archaeological sites, notably Pueblo Cherama, from which the park derives its name. Tayrona is a great spot to go snorkeling, go hiking, and view wild animals like lizards and monkeys in their natural environment. 1. Cartagena. In Romancing the Stone, played by Kathleen Turner, Joan Wilder begins her journey through Colombia in the vibrant city of Cartagena. Though the city is as bustling as it was when it was one of the important Caribbean ports from the 16th to 18th centuries, maybe visitors will have better starts to their stays. Cartagena was one of the South American cities with the largest defenses, and these fortifications can still be seen. Cartagena was fought over by several nations. The Old Town's vibrant colonial architecture, which includes churches, palaces, and museums, should be explored by tourists. Another well-liked tourist destination is Boca Grande, a long stretch of hotel towers and condos that fronts the ocean. Thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this one, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel to never miss out on any of our videos.